I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Welcome back, Reflection. Welcome back. Welcome back to the world of Jabundance. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hey, 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 hey. I'm in the building, live and in living color. How are you out there? Hey, Bar. Hey, Van. Hey, Sunil. How is everybody today? Happy Tuesday. I believe, no. I'm wrong. What is today? I get lost in the days all the time. What is today? Yeah, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Because now is always the time. Now is always the time. Okay, so I always have so much to say. I always have so much to say. But every now and then I get on here because I realize it's very important that you connect with me. Connect with the live, living, breathing entity that you visit every now and then, or you visit every day. I don't know. But this is alive and in living color flesh. Jabundance. But don't get too caught up in the messenger, which is me. Just get caught up in the message. Just get caught up in the messages is really, really, really important that we get this. It's not about who it's coming from. You really got to connect heart to heart with anyone's message. You have to connect heart to heart. It helps if it's a face that's welcoming and it's a beautiful face for you to look at, but please don't get caught up into what the messenger looks like. Don't get caught up in the messenger's past, because man, I can tell you, I have a past. And I've gone through some things in this life, in this earth plane, and I have life-giving information. I have life-giving information, inspiration. I'm here to empower whoever is willing to listen, whoever is willing to elevate themselves to a grander, greater purpose than just paying bills and dying. Okay? I am the one and only everlasting life coach that I know of on this entire planet. Now, what is an everlasting life coach? What is an everlasting life coach? It goes back to my early beginnings as a little girl. I grew up in a family that was Jehovah's Witness. Now, I'm not sure if you know what Jehovah's Witnesses are all about, but the main message is everlasting life in paradise on earth. You don't really hear too many people talking about this because at the lower levels of consciousness that we currently live in, if you live in the United States, if you live anywhere on this planet where Babylon is evident, because now Babylon is everywhere. And when I say Babylon, I'm going to explain what Babylon is. Babylon is your lower level consciousness. Babylon is the lowest of the lowest in the consciousness of how you think. That is Babylon. Totally pushing against life, totally pushing against your divine nature, totally like just struggle, hustle, hard. That is Babylon. Lower levels of consciousness is what Babylon is. It is a state of mind. It is a state of mind. And it's really, really, really important that I get on here and I talk to you about the most important, the most powerful thing that you possess. It's not about your stuff. It's not about your stuff. It's not even about your kids. It's not about your family. It's about you. It's about you. Everything is showing you you. Everything is a message. Everything is a lesson. Everything is a message and everything is a lesson. Okay? None of it is real. I'm going to repeat that again. None of what you see with your physical eyes is real. The only thing that's real is your consciousness, the way you feel, your memories, the information that you gather while you're here living your personal experience is all you take with you. But I am here to awaken the divine supreme being inside of you. No mediocrity. No more excuses. No more mediocrity. No more excuses. We must change the way we are thinking about ourselves, about our world, about everything in existence. Because why? Because everything is you. Everything is you. I got to give it to you raw. I got to give it to you organic. I got to give it to you vegan. I got to give it to you non-GMO'd. I got to give it to you just uncut, unfiltered, uncensored. And the reason why we're coming out like this, you'll see a lot of us now with nothing on our faces, our natural hair. You will know who we are. It's a very small number of us, but we have a certain thing that you look for. You will know the truth. You will know the disciples. You will know true prophets by their fruits. And what's so funny about these fruits is the Bible refers to fruits, and what it really means is, what is it that they're pushing out? Like, what is it that their life is representing? Like, you'll know them by their fruits. You can literally look at the person that you're listening to and see the organic realness of what it is they're trying to say to you. It's free. Next thing that you need to look for, it's free. We're not trying to sell you anything. We are just here to remind you of your greatness and how amazing you are and how you have the ability to transform your world into a paradise, into a higher level of experience. It's on another plane. We're not worried about money right now. We are not worried about money. We're not worried about money right now. We're here to teach you about yourself. But only you really can get to that realization. We're just here to kind of guide you in the direction that you want to follow, the direction that you want to go in. You have summoned someone like me into your experience because you want better. You know better. You know there is something better than what most people around you are doing. Most people are not concerned about their spirituality. Most people are not concerned about what they're eating, what they're putting into their minds. And when I say what you're eating, yes, food is included. The external thing that you put inside of you is included, but your food comes from many, 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 many different sources. Number one source is people. Number one source is people, and you pick these things up with your supernatural abilities. You pick these things up with your supernatural abilities. You have abilities to pick up information out of the ether. You have antennas that pick up, touch, feel. It tells you. You have antennas, and some of us have them standing out like this, okay? We don't cut our hair. We don't cut our hair. We don't cover it. We don't do any of those things to our hair. We don't put any chemicals in it. We put no chemicals on our face. Why? Because now is the time to release, to reveal, to really uncover, to unleash your greater self. You need your skin to pick up everything that's happening in your atmosphere, everything happening in your ether. Your skin wants to breathe. It is the largest organ on your body. Ladies and gentlemen, go into your house, open up your cupboards and throw it the fuck away. Throw it away. If you have any bottle, I gotta find a bottle. I want to find a bottle right now. I'm gonna find a bottle for y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna find a bottle. Okay. Go through your stuff. You're gonna need to go through your stuff because this is serious. Yes, this means everlasting life. Yes, it means everlasting life. So I'm gonna show you one of my favorites. It's always almost done because I use so much of it. It is organic, it is vegan, and it is virgin coconut oil. It's unrefined, it's cold pressed. Look at your products. Look at all the stuff that you work so hard. Look at all the stuff that you slave so hard to buy, and what is in the ingredients. What is in the ingredients? Because everything you put in your mouth, on your skin, in your mind, anything that is in your personal aura is affecting you. God, it is affecting you. And your lower levels know it. And they sell it to you. And they make you work hard to go pay for it because you think you need it. You think you cannot live without it. You think that this is the way you are supposed to live. Are you happy? Are you really happy? Are you really happy where you are right now? A lot of you are. A lot of you are. But we didn't come for the people that are like me, who know how to manipulate reality and energy and all of that. We came here for the ones that are not. They're able to really understand what's really going on. But that's what I'm here for. I'm here to enlighten you on what's really, really, really going on. Okay? So, I want you to check your stuff. I want you to go through your cupboards, go through your kitchen, go through your house. Look at the ingredients. Okay, this is virgin coconut oil. I'm looking at the ingredients. Where is it? It says organic virgin coconut oil. And that's all it says. See if I can show you. Not sure if I can show you, but you turn it around, you flip it around, and you'll see, is it there? Yeah, it's right there, but you can probably hardly see it. But all it contains is organic virgin coconut oil. Right. If your stuff does not have maybe 1, 2 ingredients that you can completely understand, that you can actually read, it's not a long word full of chemicals. If any of your stuff has chemicals in it, throw it away. It is killing you slowly and softly. None of it is necessary, and none of it will help you to achieve everlasting life. Something as little as what it is that you put on your skin is making a hell of a difference. Now, your body is amazing. Your body is amazing. It has the ability to clean itself out. It has the ability to go in there and transform all the things in your body that is not helpful for it. And it usually comes out in your skin or your bodily fluids or your poop or your pee or whatever it is. It's going to come out usually. But when you are vibrating on a lower level frequency, which most people are, it is affecting you. And your lower self is so freaking smart. Your lower self knows exactly how to trap you. It knows exactly how to get you. Especially the women. We love to look good. We love to feel good. And we buy a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that is literally killing us. Killing us softly and slowly every single day. Do you choose life or do you choose death? Do you choose life or do you choose death? And my level of conversation has nothing to do with temporary. or just for now. My type of conversation is everlasting. This is not about you living to 70 or 80 years old and you die with wrinkles all over your face. You can barely move. Your bones are so fragile. You can't jump. You can't sit. You're in a hospital bed somewhere. We are here to help you. We are here to prevent you. We are here. It is critical. It is critical that we take this seriously, y'all. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. You do not have time to bullshit with your life. You do not have time to play no games with your life. When you step outside right now, if you live in the United States of America, you step outside right now, you will see an airplane come by every now and then that will spray your ass with chemtrails, chemicals. And I'm going to bring it all together for you. I'm going to bring it all together for you because I know you think all of this is happening on the outside of you. No, it's happening on the inside of you. When you see somebody, a plane, ooh, look in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. When you see a plane comes around and they spraying your ass with chemicals, you don't even know what the chemicals are. Do you even care? Your children are growing up in this. You over here so busy worried about paying bills to the bank. It goes back to the bank, y'all. You so busy over here worried about working and slaving and chasing money to go pay the devil. To pay the devil for him to kill you and take anybody else that they can with you. You're going to take everybody else that you can with you because you download the same misinformation into your children. You download the same misinformation into your children. Please, please wake up. If you have to slave to buy something that you feel is necessary for you and your family to live right now, you have fallen far, far away from the heavenly pearly gates of everlasting life. You have gone and you have wandered so far away from the Garden of Eden. You've been cast out. You can't go back there the way you are right now. You just can't. You got to heal. You got to detox. You have to stop. Stop. And you have to turn around from all the things. Turn around. Repent. Turn around. Now I know you've had the religious people come to you and talk to you about the Savior this and Jesus Christ this and how you should be living your life. I've been down that road too. I've been down that road too, and it leads to death. It leads to death. Because as much as religion has taught us, as much as they have taught us, the results are that by the numbers, your cells in your body is dying every single day. I don't care how clean you think you are. You're a vegan, you're a fruitarian, you're doing this, you're doing that. Your cells inside your body, they are dying off every single day in a microscopic way. Unbeknownst to you. It's not drastic. It's not like bam, right in front of your face for you to see. You literally have to open up your mind, open up what they call your third eye. It's an insight that you have to see, and you know the tricks of the devil. You are the devil. You know the tricks of the devil, your lower self. You see it coming. You see it coming. It's not natural. If it's not natural, stay away from it. If you are still here in Babylon, if it is not natural, if it's not organic, if it's not unfiltered, if it's not it has to be no chemicals in it. We are going through like a chemical shitstorm. And like I was saying before, I'm just going to ramble on because there's so many different things in here. It's important too that you raise your level of focus, raise your level of attention span to where you can actually sit down and conversate and politic and actually take in downloads and information without you having to constantly be distracted. You have to train your mind to be able to sit still. You will never be able to recognize who you really are if you do not gain the ability. You have to train yourself. You got to train your avatar. This is an avatar. This is not you. This is only a projection. This is the form you came in to do great work, okay? And we take it for granted. We take this body for so fucking granted. We take it for granted. It's just running on E every day. The last person you think about is yourself. You worried about the wrong fucking thing, because think about it. If you're not here anymore, if your cells are dying and sick and diseased, if you're not here, how can you help anybody if you are not feeling good? And let me tell you, you have no idea what feeling good is if you think that this is feeling good. Wait until you start using more than 5 to 10% maybe of your brain's ability. Why are you using only 5 to maybe 10% of your brain's ability? Because you are living outside of your own Garden of Eden. You are living in an unnatural, fake-ass, artificial environment. You're getting caught up in it. You are a supreme being. Your body has the ability to live forever. Your body has the ability to heal itself. Please allow it to do so. Stop putting garbage in your mind, in your mouth, on your skin, in your vagina, on your penis. Stop putting garbage on your avatar. You are killing your avatar slowly but surely with all the things that you are doing to it right now that you probably don't even know you're doing, because I didn't even know I was doing it. And I'm a pretty self-aware person. But when someone comes to me, now I've been trained, let's talk about food for a little bit. We all have been trained. We all have been set up with obstacles from the moment that we got here. We had obstacles to overcome. And one of those obstacles is your mama and your daddy. Is your mom and your daddy. The family that you grew up in, whether it was foster care or your mom and your dad, whoever it is that you first came into full contact with, that's your first mission to overcome. Because your parents can't teach you something that they don't know. They can't. They can only give you what it is, the best of what it is that they know. And unfortunately, my people are dying for lack of knowledge. It's not like the knowledge is not there. You choose not to delve and dig deep and seek your kingdom first instead of seeking the devil's kingdom first. You think that money is all you need to worry about. You think you got to get money. You think money. And this is how it's set up in Babylon. Money, go get money. Let's make more money. Go get that paper. If you are a conscious human individual, when you understand who the fuck you are, when you understand that everything is a projection of you, everything is a thought in your mind, and you have created your own reality with the mind that you currently have, the thoughts that you currently have, what you keep thinking about and you keep talking about with your girlfriend, whatever it is that you keep obsessively, habitually keep thinking about, you are manifesting it in your day-to-day realm. Everything you see, you created it. You are not going to be fully aware of how you created it in your lower levels of thinking. You will have access to how you did all of this when you study and you practice and you study and you practice and you listen to yourself. You have an enemy, and the enemy is within you. and you have to infiltrate your own camp. You got to get in there. You got to infiltrate your own camp. You got to say fuck you to all these motherfuckers that's trying to tell you what to do, how they expect you to be, their opinion of you. None of it matters. The only thing that matters is how you feel about your own damn self. The way you treat yourself, the way you talk to yourself, everything that's going on in your mind, you are gonna get the exact same feeling, the same vibration. You're gonna get an example of how it is you're thinking through a person, through a circumstance, through everything that you see. Even the way you think has a lot to do with what you choose to put in and outside of your body. The people that you have around you is based upon the way you think. The food that you choose to pick up in the grocery store is based upon how you think. You must get into your mind. You must reprogram. Reprogram yourself takes work. It takes discipline, but you must do it if you have any desire to live a phenomenal life. If you have any desire to live, and I'm not talking about, like I said, 70, 80 years old. Your body has the ability to live forever. Let me say it again. Your body has the ability to regenerate itself. It does it all the time. Your heart is beating right now without you having to do nothing. It's beating right now. Your lungs is constantly breathing. Your nails are growing. Your hair is growing. Everything wants to grow. Everything wants to live. But you live in an anti-civilization. You live in the lower realms of thought. It's called hell. It's called hell. Your life is a living hell. No matter how much you try to gain, no matter how much you try to get forward, if you still live in a Babylonian way of thinking, you're going to stay there. You can move to the tropics all you want. You're going to find Babylon. You're going to vibrate to Babylon if it's already ingrained in your programming. This is like a computer right here, and it is the most it is the most amazing system that you have designed for yourself. And this is not about, it's not about temporary. Stop thinking so limited. Stop thinking so limited. You're meant to live forever. So all you got to do is ask yourself, what am I doing? What am I thinking that doesn't allow me to live forever? What am I thinking that does not allow me to live forever? Because this is not your first time being here. This is not your first time being here. You have been here over and over and over again. And we have reached a critical mass. We're at the point now where we're in, like, the horns are going off. We're in the red zone. We're in the dead zone right now. We are conscious that we're in the dead zone. We're in here to do work. We're in there to try to we're in there to scoop up a few of you guys. We're in here to awaken a few of you. I'm only here for maybe 12 people. Maybe 12 people. We're here for you. We're here to help you. We're like the Moses leading God's people out of Egypt into the promised land. Will you make it there? Will you make it there? Now, I'm going to give you some changes that I had to make, and every single one of the people out there that are volunteering their services and doing it freely. You have to peep it. We're doing this freely. We do not get paid for this. The universe pays us for this. We are doing what our heart is telling us to do. We're sharing information that was shared to us freely. We're picking up on information from the ether. We are using all of our superhuman abilities to help you get out of your lower realms of consciousness. We're here to usher you into a new world. Come with us. Come with us, please. You don't want to stay here. You don't want to stay here. If we don't make these necessary changes, you will certainly perish. And I don't mean perish in a way that you will never, ever, ever exist. You are God. But you don't realize it yet. You are God. But you don't realize it yet. You are God in the flesh. But you don't realize it yet. Rise. 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 Raise yourself from the land of the dead. Look around you. Look around you. If you live in the United States of America, look around you. And if you're listening to me from one of the islands or in the tropics, drop to your knees and give thanks because you are on holy ground. You don't understand who you are yet, so you over there complaining. You over there complaining, thinking that you don't have enough because you're walking on the floor with no shoes on. You think stilettos. You think Air Jordans is what you should be going after. No, my friend. You already came with everything you needed to live a prosperous life, but you don't even realize the gold you have in your own cells. You don't understand the gold you have living in your backyard. When you take your shoes off, and I used to see my family in Jamaica do it all the time. Here's the thing about me that might be different from a lot of the other people that are encouraging you to get your passport and move as soon as possible. I was born there. I know what they're talking about. I took it for granted. My parents uprooted me when I was young to come to the Americas, thinking that it was the land of milk and honey. And my parents were really, really, really doing great in Jamaica. They really were. But we were sold an idea, an illusion, that things are going to be so much better for you when you come to the Americas. Come to America. This is where it is. It's the land of freedom. It can be, but currently it has to go through a purification process. It has to go through a cleansing process. The United States of America is the most contaminated. It is the most cancer-filled area in the entire world. If you were to zoom out and look at planet Earth, you would see the concentration of cancer cells in the United States of America. These are facts. And we're talking about, and people like myself, we're magicians, we're wizards, we're Harry Potters, we're X-Men. We look like y'all, but we have great, 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 unique, amazing, and magnificent abilities. One of my abilities is a pusher. I am a motivator. I have the ability to manipulate words to trigger an emotion, to trigger movement from you. My sign is Sagittarius. I am fire. Right now I'm really calm because I have to control myself. I get really, really passionate about what it is that I'm talking about. And sometimes I don't even get on here because I'm just so fire with it that I have to kind of calm myself down before I even get on camera. Calm myself down before I get on camera. You don't have time. You don't have time to bullshit. You do not have time to bullshit. You must reprogram your mind to get to the higher levels of consciousness. You must get up, raise yourself up out of hell. You must raise yourself up. You must clear the area right now. And I'm telling you this from my heart. You must clear the area right now. Your safe haven is in the tropics. Your safe haven is between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. It happens to be my home. Jamaica is actually in that area. Why? The Tropic of Cancer and Capricorn. It is closest to the equator. It's where the sun is the most abundant. You need the sunlight right now to activate your DNA so that you can transform into the God, the supreme being that you were meant to be. You are over here in the United States struggling for money. And I'm going to break down this whole concept of money. I used to really talk and encourage people to open up their own businesses and just talking to you about how your mind manipulates your money. I usually get on here and I talk, at least I used to, about how to manipulate money while you're in Babylon. Get the fuck out. I'm not even teaching that anymore. Get the fuck out. Get out. Get out. And I'm talking about now. Get out. The planet is healing itself. The planet is your body. The planet is your body. You cannot see it right now. Some of you can. But the planet is your body. All you see that's happening right now is happening inside of your body. There are levels. There are levels to this. Levels to this. Who I'm talking to right now is not on the basic level. I have a lot of really, really dope, really, really awesome friends that I have met here on Facebook and I've met personally in my life who are just like me. We are not concerned about bills right now. We are not concerned about money right now. Your money will not get you anywhere without faith. You must seek your kingdom first. You must focus on you first. You must focus on how your mind works. You must focus on how your mind works. I know that you probably think you are really, really positive. And I, it's a constant process. It's just not a time to sleep. Now is, sorry guys, my phone fell. Now is not a time to sleep. Now is not a time to sleep. You got to stay awake right now. You got to stay awake right now. You got to turn on some music that's going to keep you really, really in tune with nature. I can tell you to really connect with nature right now, but in all honesty, in the United States right now, in the northern regions, it is very, very cold. It is very, very cold. This is why we are telling you to move the fuck out of there. You do not belong there. Even if you are Caucasian, you're in a Caucasian avatar, you need to get out of the United States. What that means on a spiritual, metaphysical level is that you need to get out of your lower state of mind. In order for you to even make it to the tropics, you have to do it now. You have to position yourself now. You have to prepare yourself to leave at any moment now. First thing to do, told you briefly, there's more to it than just the cancer cells that are spreading all over the planet, but the concentration is in the United States. The concentration camp is in the United States the most. Mother Nature, your planet, is cleansing itself in order for you to usher yourself into this new world of everlasting life where your body stays the same. It doesn't stay the same because it's constantly changing and manipulating, and these cells are transferring, and it's doing a lot of work for you. Your body is doing a lot of work for you. Help it. Help it. And what I'm saying to you right now is that the parasites, the cancer cells that live in your body, that live on this planet, concentrated in the United States, They love dead flesh. They love dairy. It keeps them alive inside of you. Dairy, dead, devitalized food is killing you slowly. In order for you to raise yourself up from the dead, you have to stop eating dead. You gotta stop eating death. How do we not get this? Why do we even have to go into details about this? Do not be misled, my people. Dead flesh does not belong in our bodies. It is one of the first things that you probably had to overcome because your mother chucked cow's milk down your throat. When you first came in here, she didn't know better. You didn't know better. You pretty much had no choice because you lived under her roof from a baby. You've had to deal with this. Now is when you have to go in there and you got to reprogram yourselves. Everything you used to do, and I'm going to tell you this right now because it's that serious. Everything that you used to do, everything that you've been taught to do in Babylon. Little boxes on the corner, little boxes everywhere. Look around you. Are you in a house? Are you in a house right now? Are you in Babylon right now? When you look around, what do you see? Are you in a room right now? Count the boxes. Look around. How many boxes do you see? How many squares? How many squares are in your circle of life? How many squares? When you step outside of your house in the United States, what do you see? Do you see little boxes everywhere? When you sit in your room, the TV is a box, the toaster is a box, the microwave is a box, the mirror is a box, your window is a box, your house is a box, your everything is a box. Your stove is a box. Your washer is a box. Your dryer is a box. Your sink is a box. Your door is a box. Your mail is a box. Your credit card is a box. Your money is a box. That's how you know what realm you are currently in. You're in a box. You have to get out of the box. You got to get away from the squares. When you go into nature, you will see no boxes. You see life. You see everlasting life. How long do the trees live? How long do trees live? How long do trees live? And why the fuck do you think that you are worth less than a tree? Why is it that you think that you should live a shorter life than a tree does? The next question is, are you eating from the tree? Are you eating from the tree of life? Or are you eating from death? Are you eating death? Are you consuming death? Are you around dead people? Can you see the dead people around you? Pay attention to the movies, y'all. Light workers have been putting this stuff and putting the codes in movies. It's in Black Panther. But you gotta look for it. When your eye is open, you'll see the nuggets. You'll see the codes. You'll see the messages. Get away from the chemicals. Stop using the chemicals. If you want to get on the path of everlasting life, it's a narrow path. I'm not telling you that it's going to be super easy for you, but it's going to be worth it. I didn't say it was going to be easy because you've been programmed to do otherwise. You've been programmed to eat death. You've been programmed to cover your skin with chemicals. You've been programmed to put chemicals all in your hair. You've been programmed to put harmful chemicals all over your body. When you see them chemtrailing the sky, that's you. That's you. What are you spraying yourself with? What are you putting on yourself? What are you spraying yourself with? Stop. You see them in the sky spraying chemicals? That's you. That's you. There's something that you're doing right now that's causing that effect. Get the chemicals out and away from you. You do not need these chemicals. Your water is full of chemicals. Your toothpaste is full of chemicals. Your food is full of chemicals. Why is it in there? Why is it in there? It drains you of your essence. It drains you of your essence. Nature versus the chemical shitstorm. Nature, natural, organic, raw, unfiltered. That is the life of an everlasting, supreme human being. That is the life. Your skin is so radiant. It is so magnificent. You think you look your best when you cover it up with CoverGirl. What are we trying to cover? What are they trying to get you to block out? Most makeup that women put on their skin has sunscreen in it. Your body needs the sun. It needs the sun to regenerate your skin. You need the light codes going in constantly, especially if you live in the United States. You need your receptors to be open and free. This is about freedom. This is about freedom. This is about freedom. Free yourself from all of the stupid shit that we put in ourselves, that we slave to go do stuff that is completely out of Mother Nature's intent for us to live an everlasting life. You were not meant to live in a box. You were meant to live freely. You were meant to just walk the jungles like a king or a queen. You're meant to just walk in the jungle. The lions and the bears and the tigers, they worship your ass. But you don't know that yet. Because now you are killing them. You are harming them. So they're afraid of your ass. They're afraid of you. When you know who the fuck you are, when you realize that you are God in the flesh, you will not harm not one living thing on this fucking planet. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. Wake the fuck up. No excuses for death. No fucking excuses. Stop going to work for the fucking devil. You take the devil's money and you pay the butcher to kill your creation. Why would you do that? How is that healthy? How is that kind? How is that compassionate? How is that loving? You cut down the living, breathing tree. And this is what you've been taught to do. This is what I was taught to do. We pay the piper. We pay the butcher. That's how disconnected we are from who we really are. If you knew who you were, you'd see yourself in the cow. You'd see yourself in the chicken. Going through detox, I have cried. I have cried many days because the cravings are going to be real, because the parasites live inside of you. The parasites live inside of you. Babylon lives inside of you. And for you to get it out, for you to clean house, for you to regenerate your cells and take back your body, take back the body of Christ, take back your temple. You will not rely on anything that has to do with Babylon for your healing. You cannot heal in the same environment that you got sick in. They will give you something to quiet your symptoms. They'll give you something to just ignore what your body is telling you. You cannot heal in the same environment that you got sick in. Babylon is sick. The United States of America is sick right now. The planet is healing itself right now. In order for you to elevate yourself, in order for you to receive everlasting life in paradise right here on earth, you must change your ways. You must stop giving yourself excuses as to why you shouldn't or you couldn't or you can't do anything. That's how I know you ain't God. You don't know who you are yet. Forgive them, Father, because they don't know who they are yet. Forgive them. Separate yourself. Isolate yourself. Because if you are around people who don't know who they are, bad associations always spoil godly habits. If they do not support life, if they do not encourage you to support life, get a new circle of friends. Stay by yourself. You have created it, and you can recreate it much better than you have before. You have created it, and you can create something different for yourself right now by changing the way that you think. What everybody else is doing is not for you. You are chosen. You're on a narrow, narrow path right now, and we are with you. There are many others like you. We are there with you. If you feel you are weird, if you're feeling weird, if you're feeling crazy, if you've seen yourself do some crazy shit, if you've seen yourself levitate, if you feel that there's something inside of you that's just busting to come out, let it. Let it. You must come to the throne the way you came in, with nothing. You cannot carry your clothes with you. You cannot carry your house with you. You cannot carry your worldly possessions that you worked and slaved for the devil so hard to get. You need none of it to enter this new kingdom. You need none of it. You will have to let it go. You will have to let it go. You will have to leave some people behind that you used to care a lot about. You're going to have to leave them behind. You're going to have to lead the way. You're going to have to set the example. Money does grow on trees. Money actually does grow on trees. Please recognize that. You pay the butcher. You pay whoever that you consider your government to cut the tree down, to kill the animal. Killing the tree too, same thing. You pay, you slave for the devil who owns the bank. Ask your boss, do you know who you're working for? Do you really know who you're working for if you have a regular 9-to-5 job? Do you know who you're working for? We urge you to quit your job. We're not even going to fake the funk and go around it and get all... We don't have time. We don't have time to beat around the bush. We don't have time. All we have is now. Now, now, now. And when we say we're in the last days, we're in the last days. We're in the Great Tribulation. There's a transformation taking place as we speak. There is a transformation happening on the planet. It's happening. It's moving. It's cleansing. It's detoxing. It's kicking y'all motherfuckers off. And I'm talking about Babylon. It's kicking y'all off little by little, just picking y'all off. And we're here to give you an opportunity to come with us. Do not be stubborn. Listen. Be teachable. There is always something to improve. Get to the best version of yourselves. In this new world, the animals are our friends. In this new world, we don't have any chains around their necks. We don't have them locked up in a fucking cage. They have the will, the free will to roam this planet and live just like you want to live. And if you don't want to live, please get off this feed. Go kill yourself, because it's already happening. You are reprogrammed. Since you came here, you have been programmed, not reprogrammed. That's what you're going to have to do. You have been programmed to kill yourself, to hate yourself. You have been programmed to self-destruct. That's the mode that we are on right now. Self-destruct. And this is how serious it is. See, a lot of us think that the Great Tribulation and Armageddon is this big old event, big earthquakes happening, which it can possibly happen that way. But I'm going to tell you another way that I think a lot of us are not really aware of. You're looking for this big old disaster. You're looking for the earthquake. You're looking for the hurricane. You're looking for thousands and millions of people dying at once. It's not your subconscious mind. Your lower self is slicker than that, man. It knows how to get you. It knows the easiest way to get you out of here. For me, it was food. For me, it was food. You gotta give it up. You gotta give up death for you to live. You gotta stop killing if you want to live. Now, like I said, you are God. You have free will. You can choose life or you can choose death. But the new world that we live in is non-violent. We don't carry guns. We don't eat the animals. We don't kill them and slaughter them and eat them. They're friends. They are our friends. The tigers and the lions and the bears are our friends. Nature has everything that we need. Shelter, clothing, food. Everything that you can possibly work for the devil for, nature has already provided for you. This is why I keep telling you that all your needs are already met. But when you're in Babylon, you are being lied to constantly. And we're in following mode in Babylon, where you think, man, I gotta go get this job. I gotta go get a second job or a third job in order to pay these bills so I can feed my children, feed myself. Why the fuck would you do that when you now have a better option? And you have to also consider what it is that you're supporting. If you are working and you give your money, let me take it back. Who owns your company that you work for? And if you don't know, go find out. Who owns the company that you actually work for? Who owns the mortgage company for your house? Who owns that title or whatever to your car? Because as much as you got the title, as much as you paid for the shirt, as much as you may have had the title, don't pay your taxes and see what happens. It's just like what Master Tahuti says. It's just like that. You're working for free. Because you go work for the devil, who owns the bank. You take the same money that they pay you with. You take it and you give it to your light company. You give it to your gas company. You give it to the person that owns the mortgage or the land in which you purchased your house from. And you take the money that you work so hard for and you give it right back to the devil. It's like purchasing a shirt or a dress or a pair of earrings or your Jordans. You pay for the bitch. You paid the taxes on it. Good. You think it's yours, right? You think it's yours. How ridiculous would it be for the person that you bought the shirt from to come at you every single year and say, listen, I'm going to need you to give me some taxes on this shirt that you just bought, these Jordans that you just bought every single year. Even though you've already paid me for it, and taxes too. I'm going to charge you every single year for this shirt. And if you miss a payment, I'm going to come take that bitch from you. Do you really own what you think you own in Babylon? Who are you working for? Your God told you that if you seek the kingdom first, that everything else would be added unto you. How does nature work? How do the birds live and protect themselves and shelter themselves and clothe themselves? Where does their food come from? And why do you think that you are worth less, or that you have to do something so unnecessary for you to receive the blessings of the universe the way the birds and the trees and all animal life benefit from? You have been lied to, my friend. And if you got perm in your hair right now, you're putting lies into your hair too, because that's not your natural, organic, supreme being self. There's a reason why you were here. You were sent here that way. There is a reason why your hair curls up that way. There's a reason why your hair goes straight down. There's a reason for it. And it is a technical, magnificent reason. It's all technical. Your whole body is trying to communicate with the ether. It's trying to communicate with itself. It's trying to bust out of your head, your crown. Your hair is literally your fucking king or queen crown. Babylon would tell you to cut it off, to put a chemical on it, to get it to do this, that, and the third. It fucks with your transmission. It fucks with your cells. Your body has to work overtime for the things that you unconsciously and consciously put on yourself, in yourself. Start loving yourself more than this, man. Start loving yourself more than this. You deserve better than this. You deserve better than this. You deserve to raise your level of consciousness so that you can experience a much greater level of life. You never have to die. You never have to get sick. You never have to worry about another bill. When you connect to your divine nature, this means everlasting life. They're taking in knowledge of you. You, the only true God, and of the one whom you sent forth. Jesus Christ, the Christ consciousness, the very living sunlight that comes out every day to bless you with life. And what does it ask from you in return? What does the sun need from you? What does the Son of God need from you? It comes out every single morning, consistently, lovingly. No matter how wicked you are, no matter how confused you are, no matter how far off you've gone, the sun comes out to shine on you every single day. What have you given back to nature? We're killing the animals. We're chopping down the trees. The less trees that we have is the harder it will be to breathe. The more trees that you support the cutting down of is the more you cut down yourself. When you chop down the tree, when you slaughter the animal, that's you that you're doing it to. You will surely die the same way that you killed. There's hope though. You can stop. You can stop. And it's okay. It's a process. You might go back and forth for a while like I did. You might go back and forth because you've been trained to do this all your life, man. You've been trained to do this all your life. Your parents have screwed you, literally, because they didn't know. They didn't know. You're going to have to detox yourself. You're going to have to do the complete opposite of what you've been taught. In order for you to live an everlasting life, you're going to need to turn away from all your Babylonian ways, and you now have to step into the kingdom of God. You now have to live from your heart. You now have to work for love. You have to search your soul, and you have to ask yourself, what is it that I absolutely love? God is love. God is love. If you are doing things and going to a job every day that you do not love, ask yourself now, is this the reason I was sent here to fulfill? Is this the reason that you think you came here to this planet to pay bills and die? Sounds like we're living in hell, doesn't it? You pay bills, 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 you pay bills. You sacrifice your children because you got to pay these bills. You sacrifice your health because you got to pay these bills. You don't love yourself. This is hell. You don't love yourself. Why would you do that? Why would you buy stuff that's actually killing you? Why would we eat stuff that's actually killing us? If you know anything about the law of attraction, and I know you do, because I'm talking to a chosen few, and if you don't understand the law of attraction, then you don't understand you. You need to go study yourself. You got homework to do. You out here too busy fucking around with all these things that are external to you, which you have created, and you don't fully understand that you're creating it based upon what you're thinking. You think the government has control over you? They're going to have control over you. You think you can't stop eating meat? You won't. You think that you can't live a better life than this in the United States? You won't. Is this paradise? Is this paradise? It starts with the way that you think. You literally got to sit down with yourself. You got to close your eyes, and you have to imagine something greater than yourself. You have to imagine a greater life than what it is that you're experiencing right now. And I'm going to stretch you, because we're not doing that no more. We're not trying to manifest a cup of tea. We're not trying to manifest the Bentley right now. We're trying to get the fuck up out of here. We're trying to get the fuck up out of the hellish, the graveyard realm. That's the most important thing for you to be focused on right now. The car is not going to help you. The house is not going to help you. You got to go within. You got to get on your knees. You got to take your shoes off. You got to take your clothes off. This is a communication system, and it is constantly trying to send you messages, but you keep covering up with stuff. You keep lacing it with chemicals. You keep poisoning yourself. You keep poisoning your skin. You keep eating death. You keep chucking down the juices with the artificial flavors and the artificial this, and you are not artificial. You are organic. You are superior. You are supreme. You are everlasting. You are infinite. You are light. You are love. You are limitless. Don't let anybody else tell you anything else. They are lying to you. Your church is lying to you. There is no God outside of yourself. And this is when you start to decode the Bible. When you start to elevate your thoughts, and something as little as what you put in your mouth will help you. It'll help you to feel better about yourself. Your body is literally going to transform in front of your eyes when you stop eating death. When you start eating life. And I'm talking about growing your own fruit trees in your backyard, growing your own herbs. Get a tent. Go sleep out in nature. Nature knows how to provide for you. Your God knows how to provide for you. But you got to seek the kingdom first. You got to do what you love first. You have to boldly step out and fulfill the will of God over the devil. You cannot fear any type of evil. You are God. You are your own worst enemy. You created the devil as well as you created the angels as well. That's the part they don't tell you. They keep telling you that Satan is running your life and the devil is a liar, which your lower self is a big liar. But you believe them. You believe your lower self. So, now is the time for you to wake up. It has gotten to a point now where it's out of control. The cancer, the pollution has spread to the entire planet. It's affecting nature, it's affecting the animals, it's affecting every aspect of our lives. We are dying by the numbers every day for disobedience and lack of self-love and discipline. We don't know who we are. We think we're only flesh when we are gods. With our minds put together, we have the ability to transform this entire planet, but you must think and grow rich. You must raise your level of thinking ability. In order to do that, you must flip everything that you see to a positive vibration. Listen to music that's more positive. You're going to have to change your music. You're going to have to change your food. You're going to have to change the people that you are around and isolate yourself. I don't care if it's your family. I don't care if it's your child. A lot of people are going to get left behind. Why? Because they're you. And the part of you that's destroying the planet, the part of you that's destroying yourselves, the part of you that is disobedient, the part of you that doesn't want to connect to nature and the natural way of doing things, connect to the circle of life. Get out of the box. Your house is a box. Get out of the boxed-in way of thinking. Take the chains off of your mind. Take the chains off of your dogs. Take the chains off of your pets. Take the chains off of your mind. Release them. Let my people go. Release it. I don't want to hear about your stupid little laws. Override them because you created them. You have the ability to override them. Make new laws. You do it here. You don't do it out there. You don't fight in the physical. You fight in the spiritual. And you sit still. And you know that you're God. You know that you're safe. You know that you're secure. And you are getting these messages because you are on the path of righteousness. And you have a pure heart. And you want to do God's will. You want to become the better version of yourself. You want to do this. You were born to do this. You are the Messiah. You are the Savior of your own fucking life. There is no other man or woman coming to save you. It's you. It's you. Your Savior is you. Only you can do something about it. Only you can give yourself everlasting life. Only you can give yourself death. Only you can do this to yourself. And you do it to yourself with the way that you think, first of all, about yourself, man. Ladies and gentlemen, these transmissions are going to continue to go out. It's going to continue to keep going. I'm going to continue to write. I'm going to continue to make my live videos. I'm going to continue to send this transmission. I'm not the only one that's telling you this. I know I'm not. Start listening. Don't be so hard-headed. I have a certain affinity to a few of you. Not mentioning any names, you know who you are. I'm always commenting on your posts. I always click like. I share a lot of them. And I see you and myself. And I used to give myself excuses as to why I feel as if I can do this. You know, like I have control over my thoughts. I can continue to eat like this. I can continue I'm God. I'm God. I can do this. You know, I can override that. Like, it's on another level now. It's on another level now. We're not talking about just living for a few more years. We're talking about forever. You're going to have to elevate yourself. You're going to have to step up. You're going to have to step up because guess what? You're just going to kill yourself. You're going to kill your avatar and you're going to have to come right back again and do it. And the reason why we're coming to you is because you have been doing it for a very long time. It's time for you to ascend. You have collected information year after year and lifetime after lifetime. And now is the age of information where everything is revealed. All is revealed. You may not like it. You may not understand it, but you are creating it. You are the creator. You may not understand it now, but I have done my part to enlighten you about this. It will change your whole fucking life. It will change your whole fucking life. They've lied to you your entire life because you're so great that they really don't want you to bust out. They really don't want you to recognize who you are. The lower self likes to keep you this way. Let me see if I can stay with you guys a little bit longer because my phone is telling me it's time to go. Fortunately, I have my charger right here with me, which leads me to my next point. Just like how you recharge your cell phone, is the same amount of energy you need to charge up yourself. When we tell you to move to the tropics, closer to the equator, it's to recharge your cells. You are too far away from the central point of communication. You know how cell phone towers that it connects to? These human avatars, we have a location that we use that's here on this planet. We use the sun to recharge our batteries, our internal batteries. It's through the sun. Proper amounts of sunlight is not located in the United States because it's too chemically distorted. The chemtrails, the environment, the pollution, it blocks the sunlight from getting to you. Even if you are Caucasian, you require the proper amount of sunlight. Ease yourself into it now, because when you get to the tropics, it will chew you up and spit you out if your blood is not pure. This is what we're telling you. We're trying to tell you. We're not going back to the islands. We're not living in the islands in a filthy state. Even when you get to the islands, there is a Babylon there too. And they're full of destruction. You are part of life. You are here to sustain life. It is your first priority. You are here to declare the kingdom of God that lives inside of you boldly and unapologetically. If you choose to die, why not go out with a bang? Why not fulfill the purpose that you came here to fulfill in the first fucking place? If you choose to die, why not die for something you believe in? Do you believe in your job? Does your job sustain life? The company you work for, does it sustain life? Or is it just a continual cycle of go chase the money, go chase the money, chase the cheese, and you're not going nowhere? Your health is fading. Your children are starving for your attention and love because you've sold your soul to the devil without even knowing it. You're working for the devil without even knowing it. That's how powerful this is. It is critical right now. We got help. You can't just sit back and do nothing. You can't just sit back and do what you've been doing for the past God, he knows how many years. You can't just bat your eye and just go to your little job every day and collect money and just keep chopping down trees and keep killing animals and keep doing all that bullshit to your body and not expect a result. All the doctors are going to do is to chop you open. And all you have to do, and you're gonna pay for that too. You're gonna pay for that too. They're gonna cut you open. They're gonna work on you. They're gonna tell you you got something else. They're gonna give you pills. That is not the way, my friend. That is not the way. You must come into alignment with your natural self. You must appreciate and love the way you look naturally. If you do not think you are looking your best, if you do not think you're putting your best face forward when you wear your natural skin and your natural hair, you need to reprogram yourself. You have a virus that's running in your system. If you feel that in your natural state, you are not the most beautiful fucking thing walking on this planet. You're not meant to cover up. You're not meant to dim your light. The sun will give you everything that you need as far as the whole idea of makeup, the whole idea of your hair needs to breathe, your skin needs to breathe, your scalp needs to breathe. You need water. When you live in Babylon, it is dry. It is hostile environment. It is the dead zone. Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn. It is not a surprise that they named it the Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn. There's a line right there. There's a line. There's a Cancer line that stops right there. And here's the thing about it as well. You're going to hear of one of your family members that's sick. You're going to hear of somebody close to you that you love that just died. And you got to ask yourself, I created this reality. Is there something else that I could have done to spare that person's life? Because did I do everything that I possibly could to help save that person's life? Do you have information that can help save that person's life? Whether they listen to you or not, it doesn't matter. You gave them an opportunity. You did the best that you could to help. It is your moral responsibility and your obligation, no matter how much your family or your friends think you're stupid or you don't know what you're saying or where's your proof or whatever. There's no proof. I'm going to tell you this right now. If you're chosen to do this, there is no proof. The only proof is what you give yourself. You can feel it. You know the right thing when you hear it. You know the right thing to do when you hear it. There is no book to go research this stuff. It's basic. Do unto others what you would have done unto you. Love thy neighbor as you love thyself. How you treat everything on this planet is a reflection of how you treat yourself. You're doing the same thing to yourself that you're doing to others. Stop. Love yourself enough to give yourself the very best of everything. You do not have to work hard and struggle and hustle for you to live an amazing life. The only thing you need to do is to give your gift. It's not about getting. Anybody now that comes to you talking about, go get this money. Let's go get this money, man. They're off alignment. You are the money. You are the value. You are the money. You only came here to give. And if you are giving that gift that you have been given by God, anointed by God to gift, you will never, ever be hungry. You will never be homeless. You will always have a way to feed your children, but you've lost your way. You've lost your way. The lower self has lied to you and told you this is what you got to do, One of my posts some time ago said that the devil told you that you had to work hard for money to provide for yourself. The devil told you needed to get a job. The devil moved through your mom or your dad or your foster parents or your grandparents, whoever raised you. And they told you that you needed to slave. Work hard and you be successful. How many of your ancestors, how many of the slaves, how many of your ancestors worked hard picking cotton? How many of your ancestors worked 2, 3, 4 jobs? If working hard was the key to success, then why aren't the hard workers successful? You just gotta think. If working hard alone was the key to success, then why aren't your ancestors who picked cotton relentlessly? Why weren't they rich? It's a mind virus. And we are here to infiltrate your transmission. We are monopoly. We are like literally like hacking your shit. We are hacking your brain right now. You're in a spell. And we have these X-Men around us. They're so fucking amazing. I'm gonna shout out some people right now because I'm gonna let y'all know that you are amazing. You are amazing. I learn from you every single day, and I know I'm amazing. And when I see y'all, I'm like, damn, we really working. We are really working here. Shanji, I see you. I'm hoping I pronounced your name right. I bless you, brother. I bless you for the work that you're doing to enlighten our brothers and our sisters. Master Teacher Tahuti, previously known as Nature Boy, has blessed my life so much. I was born in the tropics, but I didn't appreciate it until he came around. And I'm getting emotional, so I gotta go. I'm literally like starting to cry. Like, it's just, I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful that you guys followed that voice within. You followed. You seek the kingdom first. And it's blessing so many of us. Even the ones that are strong and the teachers out here, you know, the master goddesses and the master gods, like we're out here. And each one of us, we ignite each other. We spark something great in each other. And I bless you guys. I bless you. I bless you. I bless you. Taylor Anderson. Mocha. I bless you. I bless you. Bertrice. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I bless you, sis. I bless you. I know who you are. You're the one. I bless you. Amun Rael. Amun Rael. Orville Douglas, a master fruitarian. These are people that I suggest you follow. Orville Douglas, master fruitarian. When it comes to the body, he's a beast. He's a living, breathing, master, supreme being. He's doing it in Babylon, y'all. He's eating just fruit in Babylon, which is very challenging to do, not only because of the temptation, but the energy that you have to keep harnessing every day to keep yourself like, you know, pushing out positivity and maintaining your position as a god in Babylon. Orville Douglas, follow him. The entire carbonation is doing it. They're doing it. They're doing it. Follow them. Follow them. Their names have changed, so I don't know every single one of them, but just follow. Eligio Bishop is the name he has on Facebook. Eligio Bishop. Now I'll tell you right now, Master Teacher Tahuti don't play no games. You think I'm a beast when I get on here? Because I take no shit. I don't play no games. It's not a time to play games. It's not a time to sugarcoat nothing. It's not a time to be all, please can we harmonize? It's not a time for that. We are at war with ourselves. And you got to win this war, man. You got to take it seriously. lives. Life is the most precious thing. Not money, not things, not even anything you see external to you. Your life is the most precious thing that you possess. And in order to harness the energy to keep it going forever, you must raise your level of thoughts. You must raise your consciousness. You must raise your energy. You must raise it. You must raise it. You must raise it to a higher realm of consciousness. You must see yourself already living forever. You must, what will you be doing forever? When you open up the 5 to 10% of your mind that you're using right now, you will see how limitless, so many possibilities. You are everything and everyone happening at the same damn time. There is no end to you. There is no end to who you really are. You're constantly leveling up. You're constantly growing. You're constantly creating new things. This is nothing. This is nothing that you're experiencing right now. You can fly. You can heal yourself of any dis-ease that's going on in your body, but you got to step up yourself. You just can't do what everybody else is doing. You can't follow what everybody else is doing. You're in following mode right now because you have been programmed like a cow. You become the very essence of the thing that you consume. You become the very essence of the thing you consume. And we're following. We're following, just like cows. We're chickens. We're cowards. We're chickens. We're freaking pigs. We're assholes. Literally. That's what we eat. We're pigs. We're chickens. We're cowards. And you will always be that way. You will never fully understand your power until you let it go. The thing you love the most, the thing that you have the most challenge with giving up, is the very thing that is stopping you and blocking you from everlasting life. Get over it. It's a test. Get over it. It's a test. Let it go. Who else did I feel is absolutely transformational for me? My king, Mr. Chips, the Quantrepreneur. Me and him are one. We're one. You see me, you see him. We're twin flames. So, I'm the fire, though, in the relationship. I'm the fire. He's very calm and collective, and he balances me out. He is an earth sign, Taurus, Leo moon, Taurus sun, Leo moon, just like Master Teacher Tahuti. Who else out there that I watch consistently and gratefully? And I really want to acknowledge you and just keep you going. I just want to bless you and let you know that we see you. We may not always click love. We may not always. Sybil Ferrer, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful spirit. Beautiful spirit. I don't get to see all the videos like I would like to see because I shut down when the sun goes down. It's like my whole computer system goes on, the rhythm of the planet. But I bless all of you and those that have blessed my life. I'm thoroughly grateful for every single one of you. My baby just took a nap. She is awake. I hear her in there. I gotta go. But follow these people. Please rewind. If you're just coming into the video, watch the video from the beginning. I don't do notes. I don't read from a book. I don't, like it's not no pin. I've watched all the teachers that break it down in seminars and they charge you this, and I could do that, but I got it freely and I want to give it back. I want to give it back the way it was given to me and add some other things to it. Oh, the part that I didn't get to that I really think is very, very important is that Armageddon, the last days, the great tribulation, it's real. It's happening. It's happening now. And a chosen few will actually walk straight into this new world. They never have to experience death. They will never have to experience death. And this is something that we are We are trying to turn around with some of you. We are trying to turn over that thinking where you feel as if you need to die to go to heaven. You don't. We're working every single day. Mentally, we are working and we are transforming this planet every single day. Each and every one of the light workers you see have transformed their bodies. We are transforming our own lives. We are moving to higher ground. We are moving to the promised land. We are getting our asses to the tropics. Why in particular the tropics? Because it's closer to the Son of God. It's closer to the sun. The sun is what activates our DNA, our genetic codes, our superhuman abilities, our X-Men abilities. We have to stand up to the sun. If the sun accepts you, you have to be clean. You have to have a pure heart. Your blood has to be clean for the sun to accept you. This is why we're telling you to detox your body. It will not accept you if your blood is toxic. You must clean out your body. Eat organic seeded fruit to detox your body. Eat it until you don't smell yourself anymore. Eat it until you do not stink. You should be able to go for at least, if you can't go past 24 hours without stinking, you got more work to do. Without taking a shower and stinking, that's what I mean. Your poop is not supposed to stink. Your pee, not supposed to stink. If you don't take a shower for a day or two, your body is not supposed to stink. That's how you know. Your nose has been telling you this for a very long time. And I ignored it too, thinking it was normal for me to stink. Eat fruit until you no longer stink. Yes, the human body is designed to eat only fruit and live an amazing fucking life. You women out there that's trying to waist train and lose your stomach and buy all these pills, girl, just eat fruit only for 30 days straight and watch and see what your body transforms to, because you now will become the very essence of the tree. You will smell like the very fruit, the pineapple, the mangoes, you will smell just like that. Water is in these fruits. We are dehydrated in Babylon. The number one thing you got to do is live in water. I mean alkaline, pure. In the tropics, you must find a river, a stream. You will see it. It's there in the jungles. We are going off grid, y'all. We are going off grid. I don't know how long we are going to send these messages out, because I know a lot of us are getting tired and we just want to just go off grid and just live, because we've shared this message for so long and we feel we've done our part to enlighten you on what's really going on. But like the Bible said, there will be a resurrection of the righteous and the unrighteous. But before any of that takes place, we're going to give everybody on this planet an opportunity to do the right thing. We're going to give everybody an opportunity. They have to hear the good news of God's kingdom. You must hear of the hope of everlasting life. It's right there in your Bible. Dust it off. It's right there in the Bible. The meek shall inherit this land. You will self-destruct. Nobody has to come kill you. Nobody has to come do anything to you. You're going to do it to yourself. That's the interesting part about detox in the planet. When I eat fruit only and I release the parasites that's in my body, you will be gone. You'll kill yourself. The lifestyle that we are trained to live puts you in self-destruct. We don't have to do anything to get away. The people that choose not to hear the message, not to make those necessary changes, they will kill themselves by their lifestyle. Let the dead bury the dead. You have the hope of everlasting life. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused on the narrow path. Only a few of us are on it, but we're here. And I'm sure if you hit up any one of us and you feel discouraged, you feel out of place, you don't know what to do, and you hit up any single one of us, we will help you. We will help you. to get yourself from that lower level of thought. Hell is the lower level of thought. Hell is the graveyard realm. This is the Exodus. This is the Exodus. This is the movement of God's people. When you come to my page, you will hear information that will lead you out of Babylon. Choose life. I would love to see you there in paradise. Choose life. You are the God of your own reality. You are the God of your own reality. They didn't tell us this when we were growing up. This is why we've lost our way. But I'm so grateful that I have this knowledge, and I now can pass it on to the next generation. And whoever is willing to listen, you will live an amazing life of infinite possibilities if you change your ways. Change your ways. I speak for the trees. I speak for the animals. I wasn't always like this. I loved my meat too, but I had to let it go. I had to let it go. I fall. I fall too, but I get myself back up. And I get up a lot quicker than I used to. When you go into your mind and you train yourself to constantly see and breathe and feel only positivity, because we're so bombarded with negativity that you literally have to push positivity into your psyche every single day. Listen to people's videos that are positive. Listen to positive music. You must pay attention to words. Don't just listen to a song because you like the beat. You must listen to what that particular artist is programming into your mind. Because I know you've experienced where you listen to a song and you weren't even tuned in that much, but it was there. And the next day or a couple hours later, you're still hearing the song in your head. That's the power of music. One of my passions is music as well. You will see all of that coming out in the near future. But until then, there are warlocks, there are wizards, and some of us are working for life, and some of us are working for death. The words that you allow into your being, the words that you pushing out, it's coming right back to you. If you curse somebody else, if you fuck somebody else, it's going to fuck you. Life is going to fuck you over. If you steal from somebody else, even if you think nobody saw you, God saw you, because you're God. And you will pass judgment on yourself. You will pay for whatever it is that you are doing right now. You think it's okay to eat meat? I know. I was there. You might come back as the very cow that is being slaughtered. That will be your life, the next reality you create for yourself. I am begging you. Why would you want to do that to yourself? It is law. It is law. Whatever you sow, you are going to reap. Whatever you do to yourself, which is everything and everyone, it's coming right back to you. It's coming right back to you. And when it comes, sometimes we don't even recognize it because it's like, damn, why is this happening to me? But you don't realize that you put out something out there. You put out a thought. You put out an action that sent off another reaction. It's a butterfly effect. That's how it works. And sometimes it doesn't come back directly to you, but it affects somebody that you really, 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 really love and care about, like your new unborn baby. It's coming back. And it's all happening because of what you did. Because of what you did. It's what you thought. Everything is a manifestation of what it is that you are thinking. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, I have lived in Babylon. And I have transformed my entire Babylonian life into a life of fucking amazement. Everything that I've wanted, I've gotten. Everything that I want, I've gotten. And it just so happens that I no longer want the Bentley. I don't want the Bentley no more. When I've gotten to a level now where it's like, why the hell would I get a Bentley? Where's the gas that feeds the Bentley coming from? Is that the same gas that they drill into the ground, drill into the planet for, and they suck it out of the planet? It's like sucking the blood out of your damn veins. This gas. This fuel that they use to fuel this Bentley that you think you need, you think you want, you think it's not about what you want. It's about what God wants. It's about what your higher self wants. It's about humanity. How does it affect everybody? Because what you do affects your entire world. It does. It does. It affects your entire world. What you do affects your world. You are creating it right now. You can create something more magnificent for yourself in this moment. Thank you everyone that was here to tune in and listen to me ramble on like I usually do. And I want to get back here on here tomorrow. So I'm you know, I don't know what else to say. I've said what I needed to say. I've said what I needed to say. I love you all. I'm grateful for you all. I will constantly keep sending out the messages. If I'm not on here live, I put it in written form exactly what it is that I need to say to somebody to empower, inspire.